What's up, boys and girls? It is I with an update of what's going on and why you haven't seen as much as me lately as you wanted to. And it's of course because the health issues make it very hard for me to vlog and do energy and just pretty much anything but work and sleep. But didn't want to leave you guys out there hanging, so we're still here. Still hoping to do something with the channel, still have plans, but obviously, it's kind of hard for me to really put energy in the channel right now, and most of my energy is going into the health issues and the anxiety issues and stuff like that. Now, apparently, there is a new Critical Role product coming out officially for D&D called The Explorer's Guide to Wildmont. I know they just had an official Critical Role world book come out like yesterday, the Guide to Teldari, but that one's not official 5th edition. Yes, it is. Come on. And now, so this Field Guide to the Wildmont is the official 5th edition world book for the Critical Role world, making the Critical Role world now officially part of the Wizards of the Coast Dungeons & Dragons Pantheon, which includes the Forgotten Realms, Arthas, which is the Dark Sun world, and, Realm Space, which is the Planescape world, and Dark Sun, and Kingmaker, and Kryn, which is the Dragon Rider things world, and Greyhawk. So they're all part of the same prime material plane, as Chris Perkins calls it, the same D&D Mercerverse, which means that Critical Role is now officially D&D. When you break it down, I don't know how different it is from the other one that just came out, other than it is more centered around the Mighty Nine, the current Critical Role storyline, and the previous book was more centered around the Vox Machina, so it had information that Mercer had come up with for that game, and this one's going to be more of the current stuff, the current classes, the current races, the current information in regards to the Mighty Nine aspects of the world. So the two are interchangeable, and as with any D&D product, this is official or unofficial as you want. You don't have to use it. Obviously, people are going to want to use it, and some people are not going to want to use it. The interesting thing about this is that way more people are polarized about this than I thought. I mean, let's face it, we know I am not a huge fan of the Critical Role mentality. That's not to say I don't appreciate everything Mercer and company has done. I'm sure as a person he's perfectly fine. I'm sure they're all perfectly fine. I'm glad that they enjoy the game, and I'm glad on some level it is bringing people to the game. But we know that I have very, very, very polarized opinions and feelings about this phenomenon that is the cult of Critical Role. So I didn't think too much about the fact. I mean, I know I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to play it. And my rule for anything that isn't non-content is, well, if you can give me a copy of it and it doesn't overpower the game, I guess I'll allow it. But you're probably going to be the only one. So I hope you're okay with that. But it came out, it's been out, there's reviews, and the people are way more polarized than I thought about it. There is, of course, the pro-Critical Role, we love this is the best thing ever, this is a great addition to Dungeons & Dragons, and the evolution of the hobby, and we all know the evolution of the hobby is eventually D&D is becoming the Critical Role role-playing game. And the D&D I know and love is an endangered species. It's like the OG Star Trek. And then what comes as a surprise, though, is that there is an equal amount of negative reaction to the book, which I was not expecting other people to feel the same way that I did, or even more extreme than I do about a new Critical Role product. Or the fact that the direction Wizards of the Coast seems to be is just, here, Matt, take over. Now, the first complaint is, okay, we were promised blank, and you still haven't come through with that promise, guys. Instead, you're doing other stuff which we don't really want. We don't want a Critical Role source book. We don't want a Magic the Gathering World source books. We didn't really even want Eberron because it had already just been done. We want what you promised us. We want Dark Sun. We want Planescape. We want Spelljammer. We want what you promised us. We didn't want this, but this is what we get. This is the role-playing product we deserve, to paraphrase Batman. But there's a lot of other negative comments out there, way more than I expected, about the direction that this product might be taking the hobby, the expectations, again, that this product places on people, and just generally that this is not my D&D. This is not what I wanted. This is not a positive thing. This is just going to do more harm than good. It's a bad thing. And then the good reviews are all like, oh, this is great stuff. It's what we needed. It's in tune with the population. It's cool stuff. It's yet another D&D splat book. And, basically that's all every product is after the initial stuff is splat books. You can choose to use or what not use, whatever you want. D&D needs to make money. The way you make money is splat books, even though splat books are what inevitably leads to the death of a role-playing system. It's why all the other versions of every other thing dies, because too much glut of information, and it's just impossible to keep up. And eventually you have to change the rules anyways, because the population changes. I really have no idea what I'm saying, because I'm very, very sick. But generally, the positive reviews are, yeah, it's Critical Role, D&D, it's everything we wanted, without actually saying anything about the product. And the negative responses are, this isn't my D&D, I didn't want this, this isn't going to do anything positive for the game, without actually saying anything about the product. My opinion hasn't changed. And this isn't going to change my opinion. My opinion is it's a splat book like any other splat book. If you're dead set on having this in my game, you need to bring a copy that I can have. Photocopy it, bring it to me, then it's allowed. Otherwise, if it's not in the player book, I'm not allowing it. But other DMs are going to let it happen. Other people are going to play it. Other people are going to run it. Other people are going to incorporate it into their games. And it's just the continued evolution of the hobby going in a direction that I'm not happy with, but who cares what I fucking think? It's the direction the hobby is going. Up until the announcement of this book, it kind of felt like the Critical Role fan craziness was slowly coming to a halt. I mean, until the announcement of this product, Critical Role had not come up in a conversation, either positively or negatively, that I was directly involved with in almost 6-7 months, maybe going on a year. I mean, I haven't gotten any arguments with anybody about Critical Role. I haven't really heard anything great about Critical Role in a long time. It's like, yes, there's critters out there, but either I'm just not running into them or they're just keeping more to themselves. It's like critters talk to critters and they don't talk to non-critters, which is not a good thing. But it's an inevitable thing. But at least it felt like that Mercer level of expectation that I had been hit repeatedly over the head with so many times when Critical Role first came out was finally, thankfully, starting to peter off. People were actually coming to the game not because of Critical Role, but simply because they wanted to learn how to play and didn't have any preconceived expectations, which was nice. So this is going to restart that. Unless, of course, it's awful. Then who knows? It was inevitable that Critical Role was going to become official. And the future of Wizards of the Coast is embracing the products that are going to make them the most money. We want Arthas, but Arthas isn't going to make them money. A Critical Role, jumping in the sack with Critical Role, is what's going to make them money, is what's going to be that makes the current product buyers happy. Because let's face it, I'm a rare exception. You know, us Grokanogs who like things the old way and like things simple and like D&D to just be more imagination-based and not, you know, have these expectations. We're a fading breed. The general D&D populace is, you know, very much being influenced by this current media and this current Critical Role-ness. Yeah. So, as long as the product is marginally good, it's going to sell. And it's going to bring more people back to the game. And it's going to bring back that level of expectation. I want this to just be like what I saw the Mighty Nine do when Ford did the thing and Sam made another script and Laura did a voice. And oh my God, it's so blah, blah, blah. I want it to be just like that. And, you know, it can't be. It can't be. I was surprised, though, at the amount of negativity about the product. That came as quite a surprise to me. Well, way more than I expected. So, what does this mean for the evolution of the hobby? Going forward into 2020 and beyond, this is definitely going to cause a schism. You're going to have the pro, you're going to have the anti, and the anti people will get frustrated with the direction Wizards of the Coast is going, and they will start creating their own product, which is a good thing. Anything that pumps more blood into the indie movement, the DIY movement, the retro clone movement is a good thing. And then those retro clones will eventually evolve into completely different new game systems. And it's just a, you know, a moment's cry from the next paradigm shift role-playing game. The next frustrated gamer like myself who goes out there and goes, I don't like this. I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to make it as good or better. And then it grows up and becomes Tales from the Loop or Blue Planet or Kids on Bikes or any of the other games that have just totally changed things. So in that shape, it's a good thing. I really don't have anything else to say about it. I became aware of it. It was like, can't even be angry about Critical Role anymore because it's just, you know, I'm alone. We know I don't like it. Whatever, I'm just not a cool kid, I guess, anymore. So, yeah, way to go, Mercer, for being able to make your project a official D&D thing. I mean, you know, probably if you hadn't, you know, rescued the hobby and been so popular and made so much fucking money, probably wouldn't have happened, but it did happen. So good on you. Let me know what you think about the Critical Role-ness that is going to eventually take over our hobby. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, if you want to see more of my product, if you want me to just shut up and go away and never post ever again, let me know. Comment down below. I'll talk to you later, losers, if I'm feeling good.